Hey, what is going on everyone? My name is Atlantic and welcome to another project review. Today we'll be going over EverEarn token. Sounds familiar? That's probably because of its name being similar to the token that has inspired EverEarn to become what it is now, EverRise. EverEarn is a deflationary token running on the BUSD, or Binance Smart Chain. Now you may know that EverRise called itself a hyper-deflationary token, which it just means to overhype the name. EverEarn, however, my friends, has no interest in overhyping the name, what a lot of people, including myself, very much appreciate. Now, for the ones that do not know what deflationary or hyper-deflationary means, or refers to in a crypto project, in theoretical terms, it is more or less similar to normal deflation. So for a token to be deflationary, the tokens would have to be burned, or simply said, removed from existence. Now this is done by sending it to a so-called dead wallet, which is a wallet that no one has access to, nor will anyone ever be able to. We hope so at least. With EverEarn and other hyper-deflationary tokens like it, a percentage of tokens on each transfer gets burned. This is part of the tokenomics of the project and contributes to deflation of the token. The tokenomics of EverEarn are pretty simple and very interesting for investors. Let's go over it, shall we? Let's talk about the tax. They have a 15% tax on all transfers, including buying and selling the token. This is divided into the following. 11% of every transaction will be distributed to all holders in the form of a reward. Now this reward is paid out in BUSD, the stablecoin of Binance. So this is a form of passive income to the holders, as the only thing they need to do is hold their tokens. 1% of it will go towards the liquidity of the token. This is to ensure a more stable price floor and decreases the impact of selling. 1% of buyback and burn. You know what the burn entails, and buyback is fairly simple as well. This is basically the project buying back its own tokens, which positively impacts valuation on the chart and counters the impact of selling as well as market downturn. And then the last 2% goes to the marketing wallet of the team. This is to fund all costs related to operating the project itself. A few examples are paying for programming, development, and marketing. Now that we have all that cleared up, folks, let's look at their initial token supply distribution. They had a total minted supply of 100 billion tokens. Yes, billions. Leading up to their launch, which happened earlier this year in January, the distribution was divided into the following. 43% went to their pink sale pre-sale and locked liquidity. Locking the liquidity is essential to ensure that the investors of the project is safe and that the team has no way of rugging the project. Another 20% was locked in the reserve for their staking, which was an upcoming utility at the time of the launch, but is now in full action. 15% was reserved for exchanges they were planning to list on, and we'll get more into that later on. And another 15% of the tokens has been burned at launch. 5% has been reserved for the team. These were blacklisted, of course, within that contract, which means, if for those who don't know, that it cannot be sold or transferred to ensure the safety of the project. And the collected rewards of the tokens are used to pay for moderators' development and the team itself. And the remaining 2% was used for a pre-launch airdrop contest, which I'm hoping that some of you got in. Now let's look a bit closer at the buyback and burn, shall we? EverEarn has a 2 buyback and burn function within its smart contract. The automated buyback and burn function and the solar flare function both result in tokens being bought by the contract, then sent to the public dead wallet, which is the wallet that we've explained earlier that no one has access to. This removes them from the circulation forever. EverEarn has burned 15% of the supply at launch and has been burning an additional 5 million tokens per day. This has resulted in a total burn supply of over 16%. So like I mentioned earlier, 1% of every buy, sell, and transfer transaction is sent to the buyback wallet. The buyback and burn is totally automated, responding 24/7 so that it can apply positive pressure back into the chart. And then we have solar flare, which is a process unique to EverEarn, allowing the team to quickly react to a price or market downturn. This is done by executing large buybacks, which immediately applies positive counterbalance to the price chart and prevents price manipulation. So that covers the general idea of EverEarn. Now we'll dive a little bit deeper into what the project has done since its existence and what they aim to achieve in the future. To understand why they have done certain things and want to do others, we're going to need some background information here. And that's best to show what their core values are. EverEarn sees itself as a real business. A lot of the projects these days get caught up in the fact that crypto is a hobby for them, and so they treat their project as such. EverEarn, however, makes clear that it is not a hobby or a side hustle, but a real and important business, and so they run it as such. This means decisions are based upon their best ROI or return on investment, lowest total cost of ownership, fastest turnaround time, and the best quality and value. EverEarn also knows that trust isn't given but also earned, and so they made sure to audit their contract. They KYC'd with PingSale and Flues, and the core team is also fully doxed. And this gives a sense of general security and trust from the community, including myself and investors, and they are there for them at any time. The team knows that the investors are there to make money, and thus their goal is to deliver consistent and high returns on investments. All done by still being ethically fair. Being the project owner does not grant the right to make any decisions, says EverEarn, or take any action that isn't in the best interest of their investors. And this just shows how dedicated they are to serve the community, make sure everyone is in the best position possible. This right here is the EverEarn team. They are fully doxed, so you can easily find them, led by Dave Raman, who is the founder, visionary, researcher, and developer. So what did EverEarn accomplish up until now? Well, a lot. To begin with, despite being in a difficult market this year, they have paid over $2 million in BUSD to date to their holders, which is a great amount for a project that still has so much more potential. They have an in-app multi-chain wallet browser, so you can hop in there, put in your wallet address, and see all of your holdings in BNB, Ethereum, and even Polygon. They also have an EverEarn swap, which allows for direct fiat purchases, as well as an EverEarn Academy and Glossary, with the Academy having over 112 individual crypto lessons, and the Glossary having the biggest collection of crypto terms to find on the internet. So you can see they focus a lot on educating the community, which obviously we at Whale Coin Talk absolutely love. It is a must if we want cryptocurrency to be adopted worldwide. This is complemented by daily AMAs with the community, where the investors can tune in for recent announcements and ask anything they would like to know. Transitioning over to the future of EverEarn, EverEarn is expanding to Ethereum and Polygon. And the reason why is pretty simple: to be exposed to the widest possible audience of investors, to ensure the greatest chance of continuous income, stability, and success, and to eliminate single points of failures. EverEarn has realized that being on just one blockchain is just a single point of failure that they don't want to expose themselves to moving forward. EverEarn believes that 2023 will not be very pleasant from an economical standpoint, and so multi-chaining will protect them from that single point of failure, with the emphasis of multi-chaining. So EverEarn is not cross-chaining, tethering, or bridging. Each version of EverEarn will exist on each blockchain under its own contract with its own supply. So 3 different contracts, one on BNB, one on ETH, and one on Polygon. Team has a 5-phase plan coming up, and it's so exciting. They have an interim partnership right now with Bitcoin.com, so that's ongoing, and more updates with that is upcoming as well. They're working with the likes of Mike the Investor as a brand ambassador and many more. They have over 30 developers that they have access to assist with the roadmap items for the next year. Something that they are continually doing is daily VCs, hosted by various members of the team. Did I mention already a token that has already paid out more than $2 million worth of BUSD? 4 BUSD staking apps, a multi-chain wallet, an academy to learn, and so much more in the future. And you can even check out how to buy this token on their website. Really quickly, just wanted to go over their ecosystem. EverEarn Swap. EverEarn Swap is the native embedded swap exchange by EverEarn. At its base, EverEarn is essentially a clone of the PancakeSwap swap, which, like KuCoin, utilizes PancakeSwap's DEX. Includes alongside EverSwap is the Flues, trade exchange swap skinned for EverEarn, and allows for purchase of EverEarn directly by credit card, Visa or MasterCard, Apple Pay, and Google Play. As more DEXs and SEXs are added to EverEarn, these links and tools will be added alongside for greater investor options and experience, so you really don't have to go to any crypto exchange. You don't have to download anything either. It's already mobile optimized and, in my opinion, much easier to use and much faster. you'll never need to adjust gas or slippage to calculate the best option possible. EverEarn Wallet Tracker. EverEarn Wallet Tracker allows investors to quickly and easily see and access all their crypto assets on BNB, Ethereum, and Polygon in one convenient place. Sure, you could look up the same information on the different blockchain scan pages or go to a third-party app page, but that becomes one more step in getting to your information. And grid views information isn't easy. EverEarn Wallet Tracker provides ease of use, presents your assets in an easy to read and see format, allows quick and easy access to your assets, and provides investors with a one-stop shop experience. EverEarn Staking. EverEarn offers its holders the ability to stake BUSD or USDC and be paid back in the same stable coin. While you are required to hold EARN to stake, your EARN will not be locked and remain accessible to you at all times. Like I said, there are 4 staking apps on BNB chain and will be 4 stablecoin staking apps available on each blockchain. EARN holders will be able to participate in each of the 4 staking apps on each blockchain if they choose, and you can invest up to 30% of the EARN you hold in BUSD in each. You need to have EverEarn tokens, and 20% of its dollar value is allowed in the staking pool. Investors can stake up to a maximum of $1,000 of BUSD in each staking pool. For example, if you have $1,000 worth of EverEarn, you can stake $200 worth of BUSD within each staking pool. EverEarn NFT minting. Users will be able to mint NFTs of their own utilizing images, videos, animated GIFs, and other data elements, all with the click of a button. With EverEarn BNB Chain NFT minting app, NFTs are minted on the BNB chain for pennies and can be easily uploaded to any NFT marketplace that supports BNB chain NFTs. Higher gas fees have been the biggest roadblock, and this aims to combat that. Users can even upload 3D objects on the blockchain. Simply just select the file, make some changes, and then mint it. These guys are really thinking about different ways to reward you for being part of the project. ETH in November, Polygon in December, and then BNB in phase 3 in January. What happens in February and March is to be determined. These guys really want you to invest in the who rather than the what, and really invest in the team itself. Definitely check them out on the Twitter. Like I said, they're very active and they do a bunch of AMAs, super responsive to everyone. A great team, folks, a great project. Definitely check them out. Links are in the description down below. Take care, everyone, and as always, be well.